another nice bit of fan art that I got from GameGeek93. An 8-bit rendition of myself as a Robot Master. Very cool. Thank you very much. Hello everyone, Rowan Mithril here once again, and it's time to go after Hero Man. I mean Sammich Man. I mean Gyro Man. Yes, he attacks with helicopter gyros. According to the database, he originally had some other kind of flight mechanism, but it was replaced for cost-cutting measures. Whatever the original was, who knows. So we begin this stage with an elevator ride. Huh, that was weird. Oh well, moving on. This is a shield gun. Of course, you can only hit it when it's not shielded, and that's also when it's firing at you. And this is a parry. Kind of a flying shell that never shields itself. Whether the eyes are showing or not, you can always hit it. It also doesn't fire at you, it just constantly homes in on you. Amusingly, in the Game Boy game Mega Man 4, shield guns did appear, and you could stand on the shields as kind of a platform. My friend Kit kind of amusingly demonstrated this along with the one-up curse. Okay, moving on. Here we have kind of the spine of Mega Man 5. These are cogs, little saw gears that just slowly patrol around platforms. And here we have homing satellites. They just constantly drift towards you. Behold, chickens are evil. This is a henbot with walking eggs. An extra life, which is also an extra life for the henbot. We also have these strange little platforms that kind of spin you around as you ride them. A little disorienting, but nothing too bad. Oh gods, lots of parries. Whoa, let's try that again, shall we? That's kind of the disadvantage to parries, as they appear in large numbers. Here we are introduced to the twin cannon, which can fire 2 different kinds of shots at you. Hey, Power Massler. You picked a somewhat better attack point, but you're still too far away to make it useful. These are spike droppers. Despite the frightening term spike in their name, they aren't instant death. Hey, what are donut blocks doing here and not in the Mushroom Kingdom? A is for Ariel, and I don't mean mermaids. Time for another elevator ride, this one slower and full of death spikes. This one's a little bit trickier to get past. Okay, we're through. These are rotor patrollers. They just slowly drift back and forth and occasionally fire at you. And like seemingly most enemies here in the Gyro Man stage, they're pretty fragile. But then I guess in the long term, so are helicopters. Oh, one there. We'll take you out from afar. Whoops. There we go. One more twin cannon, and it's time to move on to Gyro Man. This fight isn't really hard, it's just kind of tedious. He likes to take off and hide in the clouds, then fire his gyro attack down at you. Sometimes he'll also fire the gyro attack from the ground. I'm not really sure what determines if he does that or immediately takes off. If he fires the gyro attack from the ground, it gives you a little more time to fight him, but you also have to be careful and dodge it. I've actually had him stay parked on the ground several turns in a row to fire off the ground-based gyro attack, but I've never been able to get him to do it consistently. Oh, see, here we go. Now we're firing 2. Oh, only 2 that time. I think the most I've ever had him do it is, I think, 5 times. I really don't know if there's something particular that controls that or not. Just 2 again. Taking off immediately. Oh, come on, stay on the ground for a bit so I can finish you off. There we are. Goodbye, Gyro Man. Supposedly there's some sort of glitch that occasionally makes it so the clouds in this room don't appear, and if that happens, Gyro Man actually rockets off the top of the screen, immediately dies, but you get stuck here. I've never seen it happen. If anyone knows how to pull it off, I'll give it a try. So with that we get the Gyro attack. It lets you fire out a gyro blade and control it to go up or down from there. We also get the Rush Jet, which unfortunately is still nerfed like it was in 4. So, 2 down, 6 to go. We're making pretty good progress already. So, let's see where the problem spots were. Here we have a lot of parries. Whoa! Ow! Bugger! A bit less boring of an elevator ride and more a threatening one. Ah! Bugger! Stupid spikes. Ah! Poked to death. So, time to fight Gyro Man. Oh, get back down here. Whoa. Okay, that was a bad idea. It was rather easy to get one up here, so why not? Oh gods! Ow! That's why not. So here we have spike droppers. Despite the ominous term spike in their name, they're not instant death, I don't think. Okay, maybe not directly. What are donut blocks doing here in the Mega Man world and not the Mushroom Kingdom? A is for Abyss. So the Gyro Man stage really wasn't all that bad. You do have to watch your step, though. Being an aerial stage, there are plenty of areas where you can just fall immediately to your death. And that's why I give his stage a 3 out of 10. There's plenty of areas where you really have to watch where you jump, especially that later area with the rotor patrollers. Those are very thin platforms you have to land on. Also, adding to the difficulty a little bit is the elevator with the death spikes, how difficult it is to get to A in this stage without falling to your doom. And also the Power Massler does actually cut it pretty close to hitting you. The rest of it isn't really all that bad. Gyro Man himself, while slightly less predictable than Napalm Man, he really isn't that unpredictable. He's pretty easy to dodge even when he does his ground-based gyro attack and thus is in more of a position to hit you. In fact, you almost want him to do that so you can do more damage to him while he's stuck down there. So really there isn't much else to say about this stage. It was pretty good, pretty fun, and hey, I like the music. But the stage itself wasn't all that challenging. So, 3 out of 10 for him. With that, that's the end of this video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. Until then, fare thee well.